Like, share, and subscribe. I, okay, welcome back. You want to make lots of money? Listen to Grandpa talk about the blinking. Grandpa's trading based on the blinking. And the blinking is where the market makers buy and sell far from the actual price point. And Grandpa keeps track of that. And I have my candle chart up there, my pretty Japanese candles, but I am trading entirely based on my blinking. And today so far I am down. I have a 220.52 average. I just sold some at 220 that I bought at 219. And now I'm trying to get some more at 219.50. And what I've been doing is averaging down because I'm down for the day. The game goes like this. Grandpa is live trading based on his blinking, which is the market makers buying and selling far from the price point, and that tells Grandpa where it's going to go, where the price is going in the future, near future and longer term future. Absolutely, I'm right. All my places of substance have come true, many, many, many of them, and more will come true. And that's just the way it is. So if you want to make money, pay attention to Grandpa, and you can make money. I make lots of money. This challenge that I'm doing is started out with 100,000. I'm currently down about 1,500. And the challenge is Grandpa going to go to zero and lose his 100,000, or is he going to go to $1 million by doing the blinking, by trading based on the blinking? And Grandpa's here to tell you that he thinks I have one vote saying that I'm going to go to 1 million, but that was when I was up yesterday. I've only started this challenge on the 1st, November 1st. And we shall see, based on the blinking. Currently, it is blinking in the 212 range. On the buy side, times 1, that's 100 shares per blink. And it is blinking in the 227.80 range times 1. And also in the 223.40 range. But regardless, I don't put much stock in the 223. It's too close to the price point. But the 227.75 that it's blinking at currently is what's drawing us up currently. As you see in the 5-minute chart, we have a green candle. And if you see my mouse moving around, that means Grandpa's alive. Yes, Grandpa's alive. So, all that being said, we are being pulled up. And currently today, they bought a ton up there at 229 times 4, 400 shares per blink. And that's what pulled us up to the 226.30 area early in the day here, right over here. Them blinking times 4 at 229. That tells Grandpa that 229 is in our future, probably Monday. Very likely Monday. 227 is coming quickly. And do I think it could do it today? It very easily could do it today. I'm maybe after hours. I don't know. But I'll be there when it gets there. I got some cells in here in the 225 plus area. This one here is trying to get out and then just reposition a buck lower or whatever. And I think we might be turning sideways here again. She's been running in a range between 219 and 221 since 11 o'clock. She's just going to bust like a rubber band when it goes. And Grandpa's under the assumption that it's going to break to the upside and take out the 227, 229 area on Monday. However, there is a possibility it could break to the downside and take out the 212, 214 area. It went down to 212 after hours last night and right back up to 226.30. I know because I filled a bunch of shares at 214 that I sold earlier on in my cash account, or not which account it was even, but I sold a bunch up in the 218 area and rebought them at 214. Grandpa makes a lot of money in real life trading. I just hope I can do it in my challenge here I got going. I'll be fine, Grandpa. I'll be fine. Don't worry. We're going to see 227 in your near future. And it's still blinking, 227.75 area. But I think we might get a small retraction. I hope it retracts enough to give me my 1950 again. So that I can sell it again. That's what I'm doing. I'm going back and forth. It's all I can do. All it's allowing is sideways movement. So I'm just going back and forth till it breaks. And it will break. Might not break till after hours. 214 is blinking times 1. 212 is still blinking. They're taking turns. And the buy side down below. I'm 227.90. Did that blink? It's times 2. It will blink. I think it'll blink. I think she's gonna, as soon as it's done going down and getting Grandpa's 219.50, it probably might run all the way to 219. I just don't know. I'm going to move this one back up to 219. I was thinking it would probably go to 217 today, and it might. I think there's a chance she could sink down to 217 before it's over, but based on what I'm seeing right now in the blinking, it's looking stronger. 227.75 times 1, shorting, and it pulls it right towards it. Now, once they get all them filled up there in the 227 to 229 area, once they get all those shorts filled, they'll be activated once it goes through it. Then this bus could take a dive down to 200 or 190. There's substance at 190, guys and gals. And it will go there. 100% it will go there. You will see 184.50 on the low end. That's the lowest place of substance we have, is 184.50. And in your near future, you'll see that number. But you're also going to see 269 and 280. You will see 280 in your future, and I think before the end of December. And I also think that in January or February, we're going to bottom out in the 101 range. 101, that's where Grandpa's going to buy shares. And if you want to know that story, listen to some of my previous live streams, and I talk about it in detail in a couple of them. I seen them buying down there today, even at 103, and they bought quite a bit at 101.07 the other day, down at $101.07. That's a biblical number. It's got a 7. Grandpa likes 7s. That's the way it is. So this thing is running uphill. Grandpa's down $2,200. Better run somewhere. But we will see. We will see. We're getting close to filling Grandpa's 221 here. I'm almost scared to let him fill it. We're going up, 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 up. I'd have to get a bear flag. We'll see. I might move it, depending on the blinking, what we get. Because after all this, I don't want to run uphill with any less shares than I have to when it goes to 227. This averaging down is great as long as it goes down and takes out your bottom one enough times to make up for not having them when you go up to the top. So that's all I know about that. Let's see what else. I suppose I could play pan flute. The Peruvian missionaries come to the church, and they told us all about pan flutes, and that's they're mountain people, and they go up in the mountains and they play their pan flutes, and that's what they do. And they speak Peruvian. That's what they do. So, and they play the pan flute. Hallelujah is the song I like in pan flute. So, I'm going to listen to that while I'm sitting here watching the blinking. We just had some blinking in the 228.15 area. This thing is going straight up. I might have to move that. I might have to move my 221 a little higher up. I think she's going to take off. Based on the blinking, of course. 228.30 is blinking. She's moving up the ladder. We are going to see 227 to 229. I'll let you listen to my pan flute music with our Peruvian friends. So, it's Grandpa's pan flute music I like that the Peruvian people play in the mountains. So, okay. What have I got going here? Well, that looked like a good spot. We will, we will try that. Uh, I'm supposed to just go for 221, but I'm going to do the 220, 120. And it's a question, will it do 1950 or 221 first was the answer, but I like better at 221.10. And as bad up as Grandpa's been doing, I don't want to run up all the way with too few shares, so I want to get my bounce back down to get my shares. Now it's going the other way. Oh man, we're going to get a bear flag. Oh man. Something happened. I don't know what. I do not know. I'm just going to quit goofing around and leave it. So anyway, yeah, I think we're going to get a, and that'll be just handy dandy because if I get this one, then because I sold it 220, and I wanna get my fill back at 219.50 if it will go there. And we are, yeah, well, yeah, I was right. We're getting a bear flag. The 228 that was blinking is paused. So that's why Grandpa figured we were going to retract a little bit. The blinking is a little bit at 212 now. Area is pulling us down. And 214 ever so sporadically. Nothing blinking real quickly at the moment. 212.40 is blinking the most. And on the shorting side, they've just about stopped blinking. Up 226 times 2 just started blinking like a mad hatter. 226 times 2. Do I have that written down? I certainly do. It's it's been paused for so long I forgot that it was blinking. Uh, but I've got it written down. Grandpa keeps track of blinking because blinking, if you understand blinking like Grandpa does, you will make a lot of money. Grandpa makes a lot of money in real life. And you can make money. That's why I'm doing this challenge to show you that Grandpa can make a lot of money in the blinking. But the Grandpa isn't doing very good today. But don't worry about Grandpa. Grandpa knows stuff. And as time goes along, you'll find that out. Listen to my previous live streams. Grandpa's really good at telling you where the Tesla's going to go to, because I know. Because the market makers tell Grandpa with the blinking where they're going to go. And Grandpa understands what they're saying. I could talk blinking. Grandpa talks blinking. Yeah, 227.90 is blinking pretty fast again. So uh, that is a good sign that this bear flag is just about over. And it is going to head up and take out Grandpa's 221.10. Excuse me. I only hope that once it does that, that it will go to something. I'm doing some adjustments here, in case you're wondering. That's what Grandpa's doing, adjustments. What the world is going on with this thing here? I hope this thing isn't malfunctioning. Keeps telling me it can't deliver my orders. It has its problems, I can tell you that. But it seems pretty accurate. The candles are pretty good. Speaking of candles, while we're waiting for my 219.50 to hit, let's check out the candle chart. In Tesla, we currently have a buy signal in the 15-minute. I could have told you that without looking. 30-minute is a buy signal. Holds this candle. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be a green candle too. We absolutely have a buy signal. Reversal. It could be just a bull flag, but it's a buy signal. The hourly, I think, will be a sell signal. Yep, we're running straight sideways, and we do have a sell signal in the hourly. But like I say, it's from 11 o'clock to now, it's run between 219 and 221 in a $2 range. It's going nowhere fast. But when she breaks, it'll break like a rubber band. 4-hour chart is still a buy signal. Holds that candle. Let Grandpa figure this out. Let's see. What time is that? So 9 to 1 to... What time is it? 3. This candle's 2 hours old. We got till 4 o'clock to finish that candle. So we don't even know for sure if it'll be green yet. But it is a buy signal. And in the daily, whoa, beautiful buy signal. And it is pretty. That is a buy signal. Daily says we're going to go up where Grandpa wants to go, which is the 227, 229 area. Then Grandpa will look really smart. Oh, the weekly candle, still a sell signal. Expired. This candle is done today. But I will point out, it's got a long wick at the bottom and none at the top. This thing got pushed up hard. That's a bullet. Even though it's a red candle, and it's going to be red, it's a bullish sign because of the wick and how it got pushed back up in the weekly. That's you look over here, you see this long wick on this one, okay? See this one here, long wick, moved sideways a while and up it went, okay? We got the same scenario going. And if it does the same here as it did here when it had that wick, I think it's like 70% of the time that this candle is correct for a retracement. Here's 280 right here. We got nowhere to go. This thing can do a small bull flag. It don't even need to be this. If it goes this big, we'll be in the 300 range, which is very likely. So on the downside, in January, because this thing can still maintain a sell signal and go to 280 easily and still maintain a sell signal. And then it can continue on down after 280, which is right here, 280, okay? Then it can go down to 201 again, where Grandpa believes it's going to go in January or February. So what happened? Anything? Did Grandpa buy or sell some shares and not realize it? Oh, I can't remember anymore. I better look. Okay, so Grandpa sold some at 220. That means I got to buy some. Grandpa should talk less and pay more attention. Okay, so yeah, well, let's see. I sold it to. I think I put in my deal there. Because they sold at 220. I'm trying to buy at 219.50. Let me look at that again. Okay, yeah, I sold at 220 because I bought it at 219, and now I want to rebuy at 219.50, and I think that's what I've already got. Let me look. Yep, 219.50, and that's all I know about that. So, will it hit it? Oh, I think so, probably. And then we'll do it again. We'll just keep selling it. And here I've got 221.10. I moved it. Grandpa's always moving stuff around. I should change this one to 221 so I can see it. And I will. That's where it's supposed to be anyway. The range is 219 to 221. And I'm trying to trade in the middle of it in 220 to 219, 219.50 area. Just back and forth as it moves sideways. Since 11 o'clock, this thing has moved sideways. Oh, man. Tomorrow it's going to move. Monday it's going to move sideways between 221 and 224. That's Grandpa's opinion. Oh, this crazy thing. I don't know. I keep getting things telling me that it ain't working. Unable to deliver my order. But it seems to be functioning. Everything seems good. Who knows? I don't know. I do not know. It keeps giving me that warning deal that it couldn't fill my stuff that it said it filled, and to contact the trade desk. But I'm not going to contact the trade desk because I think it's functioning. Everything on my screen says it's working. And everything is where it's supposed to be. And I got my price ladder set to auto. And I got it good for after hours. So it should be working. And I haven't seen any. I got full internet. I haven't. That's going to be fun this winter when we get 15 feet of snow here at least, if not more. I hope it doesn't snow that much this winter. I'm already tired of shoveling snow. It's not like Grandpa has a snowblower. I have a shovel. Grandpa needs exercise anyway. And we're doing a challenge here. If you just happen to come on here, Grandpa's trading based on the blinking, where the market makers have bought and sold far from the price point. We got trouble. This thing is coming down. 216, 216 started blinking times 10. It quit. But I'm going to bail out of this trade, this buy. If that thing starts blinking again, we're going down. It is. 216.30 is blinking times 10. That tells Grandpa that we are going to 217 and maybe 216.10. This is nasty. Poor Pastor Keith. But, I'm not really worried about it because it went down to 212 after hours last night, and she went right up to 226.30. And based on everything they've done up there today in the 227, 229 area, but I need to write that down. 216 times 10. Now it paused. Could they be doing Grandpa fake out? Oh yeah, I've seen that before. buying at 216.30, 1,000 shares of Blink, but it's paused again. It was a flash in the pan. Where's my deal? Okay, so I'm still trying for, what did I erase? Anything? Okay, I have this dumb thing coming back up again. I hope you can't see that when it comes up, but I don't know for sure if you can or not. It's telling me there's an error in the system. Okay, so I thought I canceled an order here, but it's still there. I don't know. Maybe I am crazy. Okay, I sold at 220 and I'm trying to buy at 219.50. Simple as that. And that's what I got going. But I did think I canceled it because of what it was blinking at, but now it quit, so I don't want to. 216 quit blinking times 10. That was scary. Okay, so what do we got rocking and rolling here? They're buying at 212 times 1, and they're selling at 227.60 area. Non-stop. She's going to 227, 229 area. Eventually. Monday. Probably Monday. And that's all I know about that. I'm going to change this. Oh, I filled my 219.50. Oh, good. Well, I hope it's good. Now I have to adjust my deal. And I will sell some at 220. So that's what we got going. We are trying to scalp this bus, and she went down that 216.30 times 10 did more damage than I thought it would do. That's a fact. Yeah, I was saying earlier I thought we might see 217 before this day is over. Well, after hours, it wouldn't surprise me to see 212 or 214 again. Let's see. 227 is still blinking like a Mad Hatter. Man, they got shares there. They've turned 227 into a minor place of substance, by the way. 227 and 229, we should get a dip when it hits it tomorrow on Monday. 211.75 is blinking. 216 is blinking, but only times 1 now. And this thing is going straight down, and I'm trying to figure out why. 211 is blinking. 227 is blinking, but 227, Lord, 228 just was blinking. But it was sporadic. Yeah, she's going slowly down the price ladder. 227 and 211.60 are what they're working with. I don't see in 205 blinking. I've tried to catch them at 205. Oh, I see it again. 216.30 times 10. It's blinking again sporadically, but it's blinking. And that's 1,000 shares of Blink. They're buying at 216.30. That tells Grandpa that it's very likely we're going to see 216, 217. I'm going to lower my buy to 217. On the bottom side, because they keep blinking at that 216.30, it will take it to 217 at a minimum. When they start blinking times 10 like that, it draws it in a quick hurry, and we are going down. We're already at the bottom of our trend here. So that's all Grandpa knows about that. Now, should I sell a few more? I don't know. I think I already got sells in. At 220, and I just bought it 219.50. I have a 220.38 average, 220. Let's see if I'm getting any messages. Nope, no messages. Jeff must be busy. And Scoopy phone. Wow. 43 degrees here. Okay, so well, what'd Grandpa do there? Okay. What time is it? 3:15. You know what I'm going to do? Grandpa's getting tired. Grandpa's going to take a break for 15 minutes, and I'll come back. And what time will I come back? What time is it? 3:15. I'll come back at 3:30 and finish the day out. Remember, all good things are from the Lord, and God bless you, and I'll see you back here at 3:30. Bye-bye.